Yusuf Estes was born in 1944 in a Christian family. He was a staunch believer of Christianity. Living in America's Midwest, his father devoted themselves for the services of Christianity. Yusuf received his doctorate degree in theology and was diligent researcher in Christianity and studied Hinduism, Judaism, and Buddhism. Yusuf and his father worked together in many business projects. He earned millions of dollars but could not find the peace of mind that can only come through knowing the truth and finding the right path for guidance. One day, his father told him, "An Egyptian man will come to us with whom we may make business of selling different types of merchandises, and we may expand our trade to become an international brand that will extend to the land of Phoenix. But let me tell you that this man is Muslim. He is businessman and you should meet him." Estes said, "Muslim? No way. I will not meet him." His father insisted that he should meet him. Estes yielded his insistence. When the time of meeting came, Estes put his cap written, "Jesus is Lord," and had a large cross, carried Bible in his hand, and came to the table of the meeting with this attire. He talked about his religion and mocked Islam and Muslims, considering the distorted image of Islam that he possessed. The Egyptian was very quiet and absorbed the annotations of Estes calmly. Afterwards, Estes invited him to visit his house, where he is living with his wife and his father. When Egyptian came to his home, he also invited a priest who was an advocate, a Christian scholar. The gathering were joined by Egyptian Muslim, Estes, and his father, the Protestant Christian, and with them a Catholic priest, and the wife of Estes, who belonged to the extremist sect of Christianity with aspect of the Zionism. All those Christians were carrying different versions of the Bible, and they discussed about the differences in the Christian doctrine. While having different versions of Bible in a round table debate, and accused each other's book and brought the number of errors in it. The Egyptian Muslim was observing them and wondering about the differences in their holy book. Then they asked Muhammad, the Egyptian Muslim, "How many different versions of Quran do you have?" He said, "It is the one and only. The Holy Quran is as it was revealed more than 1400 years ago in Arabic language." The variations of the Bible drove Estes to not to believe in the contradictions and always inquired himself and many others. He tried to explain that how it is believed that God is one from three God at the same time. He also asked about the interpolation from famous priests, but found insane answers in response. Those may not possibly be believed by a wise person. During this meeting, Estes invited Muhammad to Christianity in several ways. Muhammad's answer was specific, that "I am ready to follow your religion if there is something better than what I have in my religion. But prove it to me with evidence, because Islam is the religion of doctrine and divine revelations from heaven." Estes asked him, according to Islam, "What is belief in God?" Muhammad replied, "Say He is Allah the One, the Eternal, the Absolute. He begets not, nor was He begotten, and there is none like Him." He recited Surah Al-Ikhlas in Arabic and then translated it. They were startled and amazed to listen that they are misguided in this regard. So, as Estes embarked research for the sufficient evidences to prove that Islam is true religion. This research continued for 3 months. One day, the Catholic priest asked to accompany him to see Muslims praying in the mosque. Muhammad took him twice to one of the Islamic centers. He saw the ablution and the prayer of Muslims. He gazed them, went back to home and proclaimed that "I bear witness that there is no other God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger." After that he declared his conversion to Islam. Estes asked him, Are you sure of what you do? And Esther said that I also wanted to convert to Islam before you so you would not be ahead of me to reach the best. Then I went to see my wife. She said to me, I think I will not continue my relation with you any longer. I asked her why. Do you think I'll become Muslim? She said, no, but I am the one who will embrace Islam. So I said to her, I also really want to become Muslim. So I went out of the house door and fell on the ground prostrating and said, Oh my God, guide me. I immensely felt relief and love for Islam, and I declared my faith. It was 1991, and later his wife, his parents also converted to Islam. Afterwards, he learned the Arabic language and Islamic studies in Egypt, Morocco, and Turkey. Yusuf said, I see that our Islam was by the grace of God and then by the good example of the Muslims, who was good in inviting people to and good behavior. I said, do not tell but show me. Almost every next day at least one person gets inspiration from his lectures and embrace Islam. Once during sermon in Germany, all the attendees in the hall converted to Islam. There were about 1,250 people. Sheikh Yusuf did not only embrace the Islam by himself, but he is also preaching and inviting others to follow the true religion, Islam.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا اركعوا واسجدوا واعبدوا ربكم وافعلوا الخير لعلكم تفلحون وجاهدوا في الله حق جهاده هو اجتباكم وما جعل عليكم في الدين من حرج ملة أبيكم إبراهيم هو سماكم المسلمين من قبل وفي هذا ليكون الرسول شهيدا عليكم وتكونوا شهداء على الناس فأقيموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة واعتصموا بالله هو مولاكم فنعم المولى ونعم النصير.